Now, academics from across Africa recently converged in Johannesburg for the African Universities Summit. The gathering offered them a chance to tackle some of the major issues facing higher education in Africa today, like brain drain, funding, how to improve research and develop cities to draw in more students. Here's more from VOA's Anita Powell.
Universities are key to Africa's development, academics say. But African academics say that from the Cape to Cairo, a lack of funding, poor infrastructure, and high demand make the task of educating Africa's students a real struggle.
Most countries are trying to increase the number of graduates, university graduates, because it is important for economic development. And but the resources are limited, so that affects quality as well. And therefore we are struggling to balance the two, because you need the quantity, you need more graduates, but you need to maintain the quality, and the resources are limited.
And even at one of the largest universities in southern Africa, money is a persistent problem. The University of Johannesburg recently hosted a summit on improving higher education in Africa.
We've seen some of the funding from governments being shaved off, going down. Institutions have had to find ways of looking for alternatives, making up for this lack.
The University of Dar es Salaam's David Mfananga says advocating for higher education can be an uphill battle on a continent that often struggles with graver problems like war, famine, and poverty. But he says a better standard of university education holds the solution to many of those problems.
You cannot have development without creating knowledge and transferring knowledge.
But experts say governments also need to look at the consequences of churning out graduates.
Once you train all these kids, you fill their heads with a lot of knowledge and know-how. What are you going to do with them if they just get out of university and they are out of a job?
And they say they aren't problems that will be solved overnight. They require massive investment, the commitment of governments, and the combined efforts of everyone involved. But they say that doesn't make this problem any less urgent. The very future of Africa depends on it. Anita Powell, VOA News, Johannesburg.
We want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we cover. Join the conversation on Facebook. The address is Africa 54, and check out our headlines 24/7 on voaafrica.com.